Yeah, do the intro.
Hey guys, welcome to A Random Show.
Yeah.
My name is Wilhelm Lewis.
I am Jeff Greene.
And we are A Random Show.
Yeah.
Now, also, you guys, as you know, you can follow the screen, the hashtag on your screen right there at A Random Show. Follow us on all social media platforms. We're all over. Feel free to write in your questions. Feel free to email us, at ARandomShow2@gmail.com.
Absolutely, yep. And you'll go on our site. You can also give us your email. We'll send you some good stuff. We want to connect with you guys, with you ladies out there, and the fellas. I don't want to leave you guys out. It's just a show for the ladies, but you know what? I don't want to leave out you fellas as well. Whatever social media platform that you love, most likely we're going to connect on. If it's Twitter, Instagram, you can find us. You'll see these guys that you see on the screen. You'll see us there. But anyway, yeah. So question, we got a good question.
Yeah, we got a good question today. This question is from Diana from the Bronx. The Bronx. What's up, Diana? New York myself.
BX.
What's up? Diana says, how do I tell my man that he's not performing well sexually?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wow. Okay. Okay. I'll start this one off. All right. Well, Diane, I would definitely have to say, whatever you say, be very gentle about it. You don't want to bruise his ego in any way, shape, or form. I would say, try to communicate with him about that. Maybe in a different environment than the environment where you guys are having that issue in. Maybe take it out the house, go for a walk. You can do that. But most important is be very gentle with it. Now, if you don't communicate like that, like say you say, well, hey, Jeff, you know what? We don't have that communication like that. I don't have that communication with him. Tell him about putting the toilet seat down. How can I talk him about him blowing his load? Seriously. Come on, Will.
Right,
no, but Diana, right. No, serious. But in all seriousness is that if it's hard to talk about something like that, about groceries and milk, it's gonna be hard to talk about something that's really, really intimate. So be gentle, at first when you're talking about that. Maybe you can say, or maybe show him by slowing it down a little bit. Like if you guys get intimate, maybe slow it down a little bit where he doesn't feel so pressured that he has to perform like right on the spot. Maybe slow it down with a little hugs, a little kiss, a little touching, a little closeness. Actually, that's much better for the relationship anyway, especially if you guys are just, it's just plain you guys are going at it every day. I mean, not every day, but you guys have that pattern physical relationship. Maybe switch it up a little bit.
Switch it up, yeah.
Switch it up. But at all costs, be gentle with it. I understand you're a female with needs, but you don't want to bruise, especially if this is someone you care about. This is your partner. You definitely want to be very, very gentle in how you handle it.
Now, my take on it, Diana, you never mentioned how he's not performing well sexually. So we can't give you a specific answer to a specific problem you might be having or you might be encountering. But one thing I would say is that, one thing that's good is that you can actually find a lot of questions answered online, medical books, medical websites.
Yeah.
Certain doctors have a lot of YouTube pages in regards to dealing with questions about performance and sexually. I would say whatever he's lacking, you can find something pertaining to that online and kind of somehow introduce that into your conversation with him. Let's say if it's something to do with pre-ejaculation. I know there are ways that you can probably do certain things before that. I know something, and I'm not sure how you guys what you believe in or how you like to do things, but I would say oral sex. I mean, I'm not sure you guys are into oral sex or if you do that, but if you perform oral sex, let's say sometime before you're gonna actually have the sexual encounter, that might be something that will kind of ease everything. Whereas that there won't be that excitement of I guess a sexual encounter, so that way, he'll be relaxed. It'll be more, it'll be easier from him. He'll be, real smooth in a sense where that thrill, that sensation that he experienced with the oral sex, that'll kind of, pan out later on to when you guys have sex later on. So that's just one way. You know what I mean? Like Jeff said something like earlier, like you could change up the environment. I know sometimes guys like to have sex, in different places. It doesn't have to be somewhere all the time. And once you have that thrill and that sensation of actually, having sex at a kind of a random location, or random, not a usual location that you guys are always accustomed to, that thrill, that excitement, like that energy, you feel that. And when you feel that, you really are kind of like feeling, you're kind of observing or bringing in that excitement of your surroundings. And therefore, you're not even having time to focus on any kind of pre-ejaculation or any kind of feeling, because you're just enjoying that surroundings you are, in a car, in a park, anywhere, on a beach, a late night at a beach, somewhere, somewhere different, somewhere, just totally out of the norm.
Yeah, and taking the stress, like really taking the stress out of it. The biggest thing is maybe, one element that we didn't talk about, maybe he's stressed. Stress can possibly cause that non-performance in there.
Point.
Like mentally, is he in the headspace when you guys are intimate? Is he in that space? Is he stressed about something? Is he worried about it? He's like, oh man, I see her bodily reaction, and when I pre-ejaculate, I'm like, she's like, again. So all those things could be playing in his psyche, and it's playing the background noise, the music in his head, and if that keeps running on repeat, he's gonna always feel like, I gotta perform. He might not say that, depending on what type of relationship you guys have in your communication, but he could be thinking that, and it could be really affecting him in a really rough way.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it might not even be, physical. It could be mental, as Jeff said. It could be finances. He's going through some financial difficulties, stress with, friends, co-workers, job-related, kind of things like that. Children, all that stuff is a big part of it. So
absolutely.
you got to kind of really find out the root of the problem.
Exactly, the root of it. Like, what has it always happened? How long has it been happening? What are the patterns of that? And really observe it. And I understand you got life. And things happen,
It happens.
Yeah, so you may not be paying attention, but maybe pay attention to that. But at the end of the day, talk. Try to communicate. Because guys, sometimes, let's be honest, we don't want to talk about stuff like that. We don't want to talk. Especially not that. Yeah, we avoid that at all costs.
At all costs.
So sometimes it's hard as men to maybe even talk about that, to bring it, because I don't, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about this in different shows later. There's gonna be so many topics on a random show that you're gonna absolutely love. But one of the things is like talking about those things. Sometimes men don't want to share their real feelings, so they mask it. We mask some things.
Yes, we do.
And we won't share that with you, because you think you might take us like we're weak.
Right, or we're less of a man.
Right. So you might feel like, man, he might feel like, man, I want to talk about it.
Which is even more stressful.
Yeah. So those are all, and I hope there's definitely, you discover some things in there, by paying attention. But really to look at it in a way where it's just helpful for you guys.
Right. Also, I wanted to add that it could actually be something to do with poor diet.
Oh, we didn't even look about it.
Yeah,
health.
It could be poor health.
Not exercising.
Not exercising. There's breathing problems involved, or breathing patterns involved when you kind of, you maybe not be performing well sexually. But diet could be a big thing. How's his diet? Is he doing a lot of organic food? Is he doing a lot of, healthy foods? Or is it just kind of straight up, not the best foods in the world, or fast foods, where that's going to definitely curb your sexual performance.
Smoking, over alcohol, overindulgence in some things can do that. Whether it is
smoking, drinking, whatever you call it. If you're overdoing it, then that's always going to be a big, major problem as far as performing sexually. So you want to look at all of that. If he's not eating right, if he's not taking in, your body only puts out what you put in. So if you're not treating your body well, then that's definitely not going to help anybody,
Yeah,
health-wise, sexually.
True,
So
true.
keep that in mind. Keep that
So
in mind.
all those things, and I hope you discover, it's the big thing. And it can also, I want to just throw this one in there. It can also bring your relationship closer.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you're sharing an element, and you're talking about something very, very intimate. Not physically, but intimate as far as your relationship, your bond that you have with your partner.
Right.
So,
right. It'll definitely bring you closer.
It
I feel.
can be,
Yeah.
So
it
be
depends
patient.
how you handle it. Yeah.
Yeah, be patient. Be gentle, be patient, and
just be thoughtful. Be thoughtful.
Yeah,
be thoughtful. That's a really tough subject when it comes to guys. No man wants to feel like he's not the king of his jungle, so to speak.
True.
He's not the king of the throne, rather. So I would say just definitely be careful how you handle it. Like I said, we give you hopefully some pretty good suggestions you can use. You can go online, read about it and bring that kind of suggestion to him as well.
Sure.
Change his diet, exercise, all those different things.
Yeah, and if you missed it, also just go back and just watch it again. You can, write some tips down, and if you want some further, just email us. Email us at ARandomShow2@gmail.com. Go to the website. You put your email in there. You can subscribe, and or you can get it on Facebook. Inbox us on Facebook.
Inbox us.
You can just inbox us on Facebook. Whatever your choice is, we want to make sure, and this is for everyone out there. We want to make sure that you have a plug where you can reach us.
Right.
If you want to talk to us, whatever platform, whatever you use, we want to make it accessible to you so that it's just easy enough for you. That's what we want to do. We want to help you discover different things in your relationships, and we're here and we're learning things as well.
And there's so much to discover.
Yeah.
And it's endless amounts of stuff.
Absolutely.
Discovery, It'll be a never-ending segment, but specifically when you guys have something like Jeff said, just email us, inbox us, you're all welcome to. We love you guys. You guys are part of our family almost.
Absolutely.
We love hearing from you. Please continue writing in, emailing us at ARandom Show. See right there on your screen. And we love you guys. Thank you guys.
So we appreciate it, and soon you just pay attention to the upcoming events, because we might be doing some lives. We might be doing some in-studio stuff.
Yes.
So we want you to pay attention, and write in if you want us to do something in reference to the show. Definitely get in touch with us.
Yeah, please. We appreciate it, guys.
We're ARandom Show. I'm Jeff Greene.
I'm Wilhelm Lewis.
And we look forward to seeing you guys on another episode.
Be well.
All right. Take care.